Jordan, I loved The Wolf so much that it was distracting for most of the video. So I had to watch you a couple times to hear what you were saying. But man, some good stuff. Good evening, or actually good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this, Annie and Jordan. Can I just say, by the way, it was so much fun, Annie, when you came and visited this past weekend, hanging out with you, getting the band together, having fun on Sunday night, just rocking out and playing music with all you guys. What an incredible weekend. Can't wait to do more of that. So, as long as I can remember, for the last 15 years or so, I've seen this trend in movies, major motion pictures, independent films, TV shows, across the board. And bear in mind, I'm only 27 years old, so what I just referred to as most of my life, it's probably been going on longer. But I really think a generation before us, those that are writing these movies right now, those that have directing these movies, those that are part of the creative process, Jordan, I really get what it is that you were talking about and their desire for intimacy, because that's really what affection is, and attention is intimacy. And I think they desired it for so long. And there's other overtones that come through too, and identity and becoming a man and being larger than life. But you see those in there. I think that's why we always see a love interest in like 99.9% of the movies out there. Is there's this desire for somebody to just love us. I think we were so created to be loved, and we just want somebody to love us. I saw this amazing post on my friend's Facebook wall, and it says, "I finally get it. People just want to be loved." And that is exactly it. People just want to be loved. They want to be in relationship with people. They want to be safe with people. I think that's another reason that we get in trouble with relationships so much is because when we don't get our needs met, we get on the defensive, and it becomes all about me. And if you're not going to meet my needs, then stay away. Another conversation for another time. But all of that to say, I think that's one reason I really enjoy you, Jordan, is you talk about that freedom you found in college, rejecting the rules, but I think it's so much more than that, as you went on a journey to find who you were and find what it means to receive those, and then find people who cherished you. And I think that's one reason why you and Annie and I get together so long, is we are so committed to meeting the needs of each other at any cost, that we feel safe and we feel affection from each other and we feel that attention. One of the things Annie and I were talking about on the phone the other day is how hard it is sometimes when you're sharing your heart, your soul, you got beat up for something, and the person you're talking to all of a sudden takes over the conversation and makes it about them and how they were hurt in a similar circumstance. And there's just not this honor. And that's one thing I love about you guys, is how we take time to, I can't name a single conversation where you guys haven't taken time saying, "Hey, Adam, how are you? What's going on in your world?" And giving me half of the conversation, and I love hearing about you too, and that's the other half, and that's why it's so great. So amazing stuff. I'm way over my time. I'm going to talk for 30 seconds on the question you asked, though. Now that we've defined the issue, but what does a healthy environment look like? And I don't know. Here is my dream. I long to see a group of people that are so committed to each other that is decided up front. Commitment to each other is decided first, and then the friendship, and then the relationship. And that way, when the messes happen, when things get ugly, because of that commitment to each other, we can work through things. And so when you talk about a healthy environment, what would it look like if we were committed to each other? And you could come up to me, Jordan, and say, "Hey, Adam, I'm feeling alone right now and I just need some attention. And because I'm committed to you, I give that to you for no other reason, because I'm committed to our relationship and I long to meet your needs just as you long to meet my needs. And what if we could do that? And that's one thing I'm really excited about this video series is I think we're going to find over the course of time that that's what we're doing is seeking healthy relationships with one another where we can feel loved. And so maybe the best way to answer your question, Jordan, is to say watch these videos and watch our relationship as the three of us build on that idea of loving each other and building relationships together to see something profound happen. This might be a bit of an experiment, but I really think we are going to experience something amazing. So, a challenge I have for you guys watching this, whether you're on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, and Jordan and Annie as well, is maybe tomorrow or today or whenever you're watching this, go out to somebody that is either your best friend, maybe you've known them for 25 years, you are in great relationship, or maybe it's a complete stranger, or maybe a coworker, whatever, and just say, what is one thing that I don't know about you that you receive love in well? What is a way I can love you well? What do you need? And give them that affection, that attention. It's something that I found that the more you give something away, that's where you start to receive it. So as you give away attention and affection, I think you'll start to receive it more and you'll start to find it happening more and more commonly in your life. So I just challenge you that. Whether it's one person, just go out and do it. I gotta run. I'm out of time. It was really hard to keep these videos short. Just great stuff though. If you're watching this, please comment, post, share. Upload your own video and do a video response. I want to know what other people are hearing. I want to know what they're thinking. I want to know what you guys are talking about and what you're experiencing in your own circles. Because let's face it, Jordan, Annie, and I, we're only a small part of this world's population. Yeah, start telling us what you're thinking. I love everybody, and we'll see you next time.